My name's Jim. I'm with CGC Sports Illustrated. Man, been a minute since I had an unboxing video, so this is going to be a ton of fun. Lots of Jordans in this box. Got 10 slabs. I think 6 or 7 of them are Jordans. And then all the ones that aren't Jordan, I think they're all first covers. Many of them, first time I've ever had them. So this is going to be a great unboxing video. Keep in mind, as I'm going through all this packaging here, that's how I got started. I mean, I've been collecting Sports Illustrated pretty much my whole life. I had a subscription as a kid. I hung on to them all. And of course, I only collect newsstand issues now. But when I started doing this, I thought it'd be cool if I could get, Jordan's been on 50 covers. I was like, it'd be cool if I could get, all 50 Jordan covers graded. Wouldn't that be cool? And I'm close. I'm missing 2. I thought I was missing 1. I just went through them all and realized I'm missing 2. Unfortunately, none of those missing issues are in this box here. Move some stuff around here. But what I'm looking to do is upgrade a lot of these Jordans with a lot of these issues. So, let's see what we got. 10 slabs. We're going to rock and roll. And we're looking for lots of 9.8s. And we got lots of Jordans. Oh, we start off in a great position. That is a beautiful 9.8. Michael Jordan. This is the Chicago Fire issue. So this is from June 3rd, 1996. This was, right after Jordan came back. This was the beginning of the second three-peat. Man, that's beautiful. And I believe, hold on here. I don't want to take a lot of time on this, but this slab feels different. I've heard that CGC was in the process of upgrading the plastic on the slabs. This slab feels different. Seems like it's got a bigger lip on the edge on both the front and the back. Not going to dig into that right now. I'll figure that out later. But this is beautiful. Jordan got it at a 9.8. This is fantastic. Interestingly enough, and maybe this is a sign that I'm buying too many issues and getting too many graded. I had this one. I had it at like an 8.5, which wasn't great. I actually just bought this at 9.8 about 6 weeks ago. So this is now, now I got 2 of them at 9.8. You can never have enough 9.8 Jordans, but that's a nice one. 9.8 Jordan from 1996. And that is a spectacular way to start off this box. Yeah, I think these slabs are different. They feel different. Okay, not going to get distracted on that. Okay, next up, lots of Jordans, having fun, cranking them out. Need a lot of 9.8s in this box because all these Jordans, I think I've already got all of these. And so when I send them in, I'm just looking to upgrade over some existing grades. Oh! See, this is the one I needed at 9.8. I already own this one at 9.8. Didn't need another 9.8. I'll take it. I already own this one at 9.6. Really needed the 9.8 on this one. That's a bummer. June 28th, 1993. So this is the third championship of the three-peat. I already own this at 9.6. There's one 9.8. There's now 4 9.6s, which I owned half of those. And then there's 3 9.4s. Bulls won the championship in June of 1993. They beat Barkley and the Suns that year, 4-2 to win it. Steve Kerr with the big shot there at the end of Game 6 to win it for it. So 9.6. You know me and 9.6s. Not all that happy with that for a number of reasons. I really needed that upgrade. Okay, let's go. Next. Oh, this is a little bit older. I always like kind of getting a clue by the ads on the back. This one looks like it might be 80s. Okay. Yeah, all right. I was hoping for more than that. This is a tough issue. So this is the Sky High issue. I've told you before that, when I was a kid and I had a Sports Illustrated subscription, I'd rip all the covers off of my subscription issues and I'd stick them to my wall. This was the one that I had stuck to my wall right by my bedroom door. So this was the one I saw every single time coming in and out of my bedroom. This, to me, personally, is the most iconic Jordan issue, in my opinion, just for my own personal personal circumstances. I love this issue. It's the Sky High issue. It's the most iconic Jordan cover to me personally. This is from May 16th, 1988. There are two 9.4s. There's a 9.0. I own this at 6.5, so 8.0 is an upgrade. I would have liked to have gotten in the 9+ range. But I'll take it. I mean, there's a spine tick. 8.0 seems a little rough. Yeah, that seems a little rough. But what are you going to do? Okay, next up. Come on. Started so good with that 9.8. Oh, but we keep going with another 9.8. This is one of the Wizards issues. So Jordan had 4 covers as a Wizard. One as an owner of the Wizards, where he's wearing like a Wizards, warm-up T-shirt or whatever, and he's shooting hoops. And then 3 as a player. So this is one of the 2 where he's wearing a blue Wizards jersey. This is from January 14th, 2002. This is cover number 48 out of 50 for Michael Jordan. I own this at 9.6, so this is a fabulous upgrade to a 9.8. There are now 4 9.8s. There's the one 9.6 that I own, and then there's the 9.4. So that is kind of needed this. I needed to get some big-time upgrades here. So again, cover number 48 for Jordan, and a beautiful 9.8. These are arranged a little weird, so I got to make sure I don't see these as I pull them out. All right, next up. Oh, I'm happy, but I'm disappointed. That's a 9.6. Oh, man, so close. So close. Okay. This is the Jordan and Shaq cover. This is from May 25th, 1995. This is the year that Jordan came back partway through the season, and the Bulls ended up losing to Shaq and the Magic in the Eastern Conference Finals that year. Actually, interestingly enough, this is the last playoff series that Jordan lost as a Chicago Bull, was this one against Shaq. I owned it at 9.4, so happy to upgrade to the 9.6. Would have loved that stinking 9.8. So there are now 4 9.6s, there are 4 9.4s, and there's a 9.0. So making progress, slowly upgrading my Jordans from what I had before. Okay, next up. I'm loving it. It's a 9.8. It's wonderful. It's fabulous. I now have 2 of this at a 9.8. If you remember my unboxing video from a couple months ago or several weeks ago, I think it was like 5 slabs in the box, and the first 4 were not good. And I was like, this box is all coming down to this one. It's 9.8 or bust. I ended up getting a 9.8 on it. Now I got another 9.8 on it. Again, can't have enough Jordan 9.8s. I would have really traded this to be a 9.6 to be able to get a 9.8 on this, just like I talked about before, but 9.8s are hard. That's what makes this so tough. 9.8s are so hard to get. This is the shot. It's from June 22nd, 98. I own this at 9.8, so this is now, there are a ton of these. I mean, everybody knew this was the end of Jordan in the Chicago Bulls uniform. This is the iconic shot against Utah in the finals in 1998. He held his follow-through on it. I mean, it's hugely iconic. And everybody saved it. So there's a lot of these. There are now 12 9.8s. I own 2 of them. Not bad. There are 10 9.6s. There's 6 9.4s. I think there's 40 or more of these graded. I'm surprised there's not more. But I'll take it. Another 9.8 Jordan. That's 1, 2, 3. 3 9.8s so far. Not bad. Not bad. Take that. Okay. I know I've got some non-Jordans in here, I swear. They must be all at the end here. Again, would have taken a 9.8 in this in exchange for a 9.6 in this. But that's not the way it goes, because I don't own this at a 9.8. This is Don't Bag It, Michael. This was came out in 98, right? Yeah, February 16th, 98. You know, part of The Last Dance, everybody kind of assumed that Jordan was going to be, you know, going away from the Bulls back then. I own this at 9.6. I now got 2 of them at 9.6. There are 3 9.6s in the world. I own 2 of them. Really needed that 9.8 on this, but didn't get it. There are 3 9.4s. There are 5 9.2s. Would have liked to have an upgrade on that one. Okay, unless my calculations are wrong, the rest of these, or am I missing a slab here? I'm not looking at it right. I know there's a couple non-Jordans in here. I know there's a couple. Oh, now this one. Okay. Makes up for all the other 9.6s, makes up for everything else. This is huge. This is huge. Hugely iconic issue. This is Magic and Michael. This is the only Sports Illustrated cover where both, actually the second Sports Illustrated cover where both Magic and Michael were on the cover. They were on the Dream Team cover, which, by the way, I own that at a 9.6, none higher. And now I own this at a 9.6, none higher. There are now 2 9.6s of this issue. Those are the highest graded. There are 2 9.4s. There's a 9.2. My best in this before was a 7.0. So this is a massive upgrade for me. I'm absolutely thrilled. It's nice. Man, that's a nice, clean looking issue. So 9.6, Magic and Michael, Pop 2, none higher. Very, very happy with that. Very happy with that one. Okay. These last 2 must be the non-Jordans. Next up. Oh, that is very... This box just keeps delivering 9.8s. Man, it's a great box. And I was so close. I mean, what was the... These have all been 9.6 or 9.8 so far. Incredible box. If you don't recognize this, this is Dirk Nowitzki and his very first Sports Illustrated cover from May 6, 2002. I mean, Dirk underrated, in my opinion. Hugely underrated. Most people call him the best European player ever to play in the NBA. He was the MVP. He was the finals MVP. He was just named. He was part of the 75th anniversary team that just came out in the All-Star break a month or 2 ago. The only player to play for 21 seasons in the NBA, all with the same team. Spent every single season with the Dallas Mavericks. It's a first cover. He's a Hall of Famer. He's an all-time great. This 9.8 is absolutely huge. They did not process my request when I said, you know, I put the little note on there, first Dirk Nowitzki cover. Didn't come through with that, but in exchange for a 9.8, I'll take it. There are now 3 9.8s of Dirk. There's a 9.6. There's a 9.4. It's Dirk. There's a bunch of other graded out there. This is, that's very nice. Very nice. Dirk Nowitzki, first Sports Illustrated cover. First cover? 9.8? Ah, awesome. Great, great box. Okay. Got one guy left. One left. 8.5. Yeah, that's a bummer. And they did not put first Dennis Rodman cover on there, so now I am disappointed. That's too bad that we ended the box, and I think that's the last one, that we ended the box on a disappointment like that. Massively underrated cover, extremely rare cover. This is Dennis Rodman's first Sports Illustrated cover from May 29th, 1995. There's one 9.6, there's one 8.5, and there's an 8.0. I own the 8.0, and I own the 8.5. There's a couple of others graded, not a lot. Really rare issue, really tough to find, especially for, you know, probably the greatest rebounder in NBA history, Hall of Famer, multiple championship winner, crazy out of his mind, Dennis Rodman. I just love this cover. He's sitting there with that bird, and he's wearing, who knows what the hell he's wearing. But look at that. Look at his face in that picture. I'm a big Rodman fan, obviously, huge Bulls fan, and love Dennis Rodman. Hugely underrated issue, in my opinion. I was hoping for a better grade on this, but what are you going to do? I'll take the 8.5. It upgrades me from my other 8.0 that I had before. Great unboxing video. Should have some more of these coming up. Really appreciate it if you comment, like, and subscribe here on YouTube. Follow me on social media. Subscribe to my audio-only podcast. Subscribe here on YouTube. It is the same username anywhere. So if you go into any platform and just type in CGC Sports Illustrated, you'll be able to find my content. You can get my audio podcast wherever you get podcasts, or on your Alexa. Go, Alexa, play the CGC Sports Illustrated podcast. That'll pop up that way too. Really appreciate you watching, and thanks a lot.